It is time for the October update of Missionaut, our retro style point and click MMORPG that we're developing with SpacetimeDB. So if you take a look here, we now officially have our first little game loop or chain or whatever the hot term is for the design here. It entails players using their extraction skill, extracting different types of silicon. In our case, we are getting silicris shards. These ones will have a potency of 1 in 4 will produce a good wafer. I'm going to show you off the next skill. This is going to be called our fabrication skill. Our fabrication skill involves taking raw resources and turning them into electrical components. So you'll see that I'm able to take our shards and turn them into wafers. The way that we believe that this can work is from extraction or harvesting or whatever the gathering skill is, you will then be able to create different electrical components. That skill is going to be called fabrication. From fabrication, you're going to be able to go one of two routes. We can look over there and we see a lithographic monolith, which will allow us to create chips that are of alien tech, or we can go engineering, which will be over in human located areas, which will create chips that are used for human crafts. The skills for ancient alien tech will be called etching, and the skill for making things with chips from human working benches or mixers or crafting benches are going to go by the name of engineering. So the way that this skill works, we are going to have these guys drop lenses. Lenses is a rare item that can be dropped, but I just put it in the shop for us to look at. You'll notice that the shop is upgraded. We now have a buy and sell tab that allows us to switch between the two and sell and buy. In our case, we're just going to buy a Nova lens. The Nova lens is what's going to allow us to craft our chip. And the way that we envision the chips, in this case, these ones are going to be used to cast spells with our technomancy skill. So we can come over here and we can go ahead and craft a Nova chip out of it. Currently, it is consuming our resource. It should not be consuming our lens. Our lens should just be a requirement for the recipe, and it should only be consuming our wafer. But yep, so you'll be able to craft it, and then once you're wearing your wand, your technomancy wand, you'll then be able to cast using the Nova chip, or Novi chip, that I misspelled. But yeah, so pretty neat. You can kind of already see how it's coming together here. The multiplayer is all nice and set up, which is pretty sweet. We got PvP still and everything like that. But this is just one part of the update. Let me go ahead and switch over and I will show you the next thing. But you can at least see a little bit of a game loop and us using multiple skills in order to get there. And now that we're in the other scene, you'll notice something a little unique here. What do we got down here? Hello! We have chat. And check this out. This is pretty neat. So we'll go ahead and type it, and you will be able to see each other's messages in the world. So we got a player chat in the game, which is super neat. Really excited about this one. I think it's just super cool. I think being able to talk to people, so it is proximity. So we do set the chat to a radius of like 32 squares. So can you see this? And the answer is no. So right now I have it actually set to 5. I forgot that I did not bring it closer, so you can see that it is proximity. And can you see this? In fact we can see this. But it will show if we walk away as well. So there you have it. Player chat inside the game now. And then finally, we have one more cool little update here that I can't show you in this video, but what we do have is we have a completely new map making tool that handles all the path finding, handles all the clicks, point and clicks, so where we're actually going to move as well. So it generates a mesh or allows us to make a mesh and export it to the database, as soon as we make it, with all the paths and the colliders and restrictions and range finding and all that cool stuff. But yeah, this is Missionaut as of the end of September. We're starting October, and hopefully by the end of October, we have a couple more skills designed and fleshed out. We have a full map making tool that I'll be able to showcase to you guys for making content inside the game. We'll have our banking system. We'll have maybe the world a little bit more decorated. The map tool is going to allow for chunking, so we're going to have a much bigger map. And they'll load in chunks. And yeah, no, it's really exciting. We're making a ton of progress. We've actually added a bunch of people to the team. And that is why development is going to start ramping up as well. So they're kind of, the way that we have it is we have a single developer working on just getting the MVP of each feature out, and then we have other developers coming and touching features that already exist and really improving them and making them so that we can develop the game much more efficiently and have people come in and solely work with tools with inside Unity for Missionaut, rather than having to have to be a developer in order to create content. So since this is an MMO, there is a ton of content to be created. So we need tools to make it easier for us to get what we want to get done inside the game. So hopefully you are liking what you're seeing. If you are, definitely drop a like and a follow. Comment on what you would like to see. Let us know what you think about the etching, engineering, fabrication skills. And yeah, let us know what you think of the player chat so far. I mean, I'm loving it. I think it's super cool, and I can't wait to show off the new map tool for you later next month, because that will be done. We will have banking, player trade up next, and then most likely going to start visiting some of those unique things like the robot companion, as well as start visiting missions. But we'll see if we get there in October or if that's more of a November thing. There's a lot to come. And then obviously, eventually we'll upgrade our player models to be their permanent models. But so far, really enjoying what we have here. So I will see you next month.